What's going on, you guys? ShadowX here, back at you for another Dokkan battle video, and we have the next Dokkan Fest officially announced on JP. Looks like Captain Ginyu is going to be getting a Dokkan Fest. So, guess what? Vidal got one, so you know what that means. Literally any character can get a Dokkan Fest. So this is definitely good. I definitely think Ginyu is more than deserving of a Dokkan Fest. Now, in terms of hype, right after the 70th anniversary, I'm not sure. This is the problem that I have. I'm not sure if this is the right character to release. Especially given this, I guess it's fine given the fact that, Saiyan Day is literally around the corner and something like crazy hype I bet is probably going to drop that's even more busted than, like, I bet the Saiyan Day unit is probably going to be way better than this Ginyu. So you do want to keep that in mind if you are planning on summoning for this guy. Of course, we don't know what he looks like, or, we have no information at all as of right now. But they're gonna have to they're gonna actually have to make this Ginyu like ridiculously dumb because they know Saiyan Day is around the corner, right? And whatever's coming for that day is probably going to be very hype, way more hype than Ginyu. But I know a lot of players have been wanting Ginyu as a Dokkan Fest, so now is better than ever, right? So Ginyu is the next Dokkan Fest. Me personally, I really don't care about Ginyu, to be honest. I've never been a fan of him, but I think they could do interesting things with this Ginyu. There's a lot that they could do here. So, number one, I actually want to pull up the Int Ginyu, and we can sort of compare him to this unit. This unit is actually still really good with his EZA. He's definitely runnable still, I feel like. But yeah, so we could start off with like the leader skill. I think the best way to go about doing this Ginyu is introducing the Frieza Force category into the game. You can get a lot of variety with different Frieza units, right? They could also do a new category. We know like this Ginyu is going to come with a new category. Literally every Dokkan Fest that drops introduces a new category, right? So I think like Frieza Force, or maybe like a body stealing category. So you can have Goku Blacks, Zamasu, or not Zamasu, but like Goku Blacks. Maybe Boo units, maybe. I can't even think right now of who steals bodies. Cell, sort of. Um, but like, it's gonna be interesting. Like, are they going to include absorptions? I'm not really sure. They could. Um, copy Vegeta, right? So we will see what the body stealing category looks like if that's what the route they decide to go. But one thing to note with this Ginyu Dokkan Fest, they're going to have to make him very good because this is going to be the main problem. This guy's links suck. Where are you using most of these links? He doesn't have like major links that you'd want, like big bad bosses, prepare for battle, shocking speed. He has, right? No, he doesn't. Yeah. So these main links that you typically see on these big time releases, he doesn't have. So he sort of falls in that same route like Videl, where I think the best way you go to make this unit is just like a support type unit, right? They can make him like a support for Namek Saga, for what if they just did like for the like let's say he introduces the Frieza Force category and he's a support type unit for that category. Like they could go that route. They can make him an orb changer. They can make him have guard. You know, there's many ways that they could make this Ginyu relevant because his links suck. He is on a good amount of categories, that definitely need help. So there's that. But another thing with this Ginyu that they have to do with the introduction of 200% leader skills now in the game, at the very bare minimum, above everything else, they have to go full 170% to the leader skill. Whatever it may be. I mean, if they did 180%, it's possible. Because we know that with these LR EZAs, they're now bumped up to 180% under, and some of them are under 200% leader skills, even furthermore, to add, right? These units are just getting so ridiculous at this point that, I feel like they need to build this unit to be good in the red zone event. Like moving forward, units that release, I feel like they're probably going to gear more towards, players acquiring these characters to be able to help them beat that event, right? Because right now I would easily argue like 95% of the game is unrunnable in the red zone. So from here on out, they have to start releasing units that are viable for that event, right? So we'll see what this Ginyu ends up doing. But I expect I expect this unit to be busted, right? We'll see. So another thing that they could do with this Ginyu is they can make him an exchange into Goku Ginyu, and I think that's probably is that's like likely. I feel like because if they don't do that, I think they know that nobody is gonna summon for this unit. Like this is not hype. I'm sorry, it's not. I don't care how long you've been wanting a Ginyu Dokkan Fest. Ginyu is not on the level of any of these Saiyans, any of these like Buu characters like Omega, right? I don't think Ginyu is within the vicinity of being in any way, shape, or form in the realm of those characters, right? So they're gonna have to go out of their way to make this guy like on Vidal's level, right? Sort of just to give an example of a unit that they made way too good for no reason, right? Vidal doesn't deserve to be as good as she is, but I feel like this Ginyu will probably get that same treatment, so we'll see. But yeah, Ginyu being the next Dokkan Fest, pretty cool. Like I don't know if I'm gonna summon for him. Honestly, I probably will. It just depends on like his banner, what he looks like, what he does. It'll be interesting to see like the banner unit alongside him, who that might be. There's some ideas that I have, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Ginyu being the next Dokkan Fest. I guess for like a little filler right before Saiyan Day, it's fine. Again, this is the best time to drop like non-hype characters, and I think they know that. Like they know Ginyu is not on the level of what I just mentioned, right? Especially with Saiyan Day coming around the corner. This could be an easy skip. So just sort of be on edge. And if you have stones, I would urge probably to save for Saiyan Day at this point. We are still technically currently going on during the 7th anniversary right now. It is about to wrap up. So, use whatever stones you have on the LR, Super Saiyan 4s and the Gods banners. But yeah, keep in mind, depending on how good the Ginyu is, if you really want him, I guess, do your thing and summon. But, Saiyan Day is also around the corner. So, you do want to also keep that in mind. And on top of that, we do know that Dragon Ball Super Superhero, is in April. So, there's going to be a lot of hype coming our way. So with that, that is going to do it for this one. Let me know how excited you guys are for Captain Ginyu being the next Dokkan Fest, and that I will see you all in the next one.